Thank you, Bob. I'll be very brief. We've got a great speaker ahead. So I just wanted to thank everybody for the continued support. Last week I held a fundraiser at my home and I wanted to thank half the crowd for being in my kitchen. I didn't realize I could fit 50 people around the table, but you've given me ideas for recurring parties at my home. But thank you all very much. At the same event, I had the endorsement of a number of luminaries from this region, including Julie Vandergrift from the Murrieta School Board, Jessica Alexander, of course, our esteemed city councilwoman from Temecula, Dr. Joseph Komrowski, the president of the Temecula School Board, who we need to support, by the way. That is very, very important. All of these school board representatives need our support immediately, ladies and gentlemen, because the agenda of the corrupt state government is so nefarious that we do have to stand up. And I'm proud, by the way, to be the only candidate for supervisor in this race who has consistently spoken at those school board meetings. And it's important, ladies and gentlemen. Because some cynics will say, well, Jack, that has nothing to do with your role as a supervisor. But ladies and gentlemen, every public official has a moral obligation to defend the interests of their constituents across the board.
That's right.
So a few other quick updates, ladies and gentlemen. I was at a number of candidate forums this last week as well. One in Hemet, organized by the California Congress of Republicans. Thank you for the invitation. I was also at another function in Riverside, organized by the Republican Women Federated, and I happened to be the only candidate that actually showed up in this race at those forums. So it was a little bit lonely at the podium, but it was very rich in my interaction with the people. So thank you for those as well. Finally, I'll share with you as well that the Press Enterprise, our favorite little newspaper, actually extended the opportunity for me to write an op-ed in their paper. They gave me about 800 words, and so you probably saw this week that I published my op-ed in that paper on the county's fiscal issues, and the piece is actually quite timely because the County of Riverside just released its annual comprehensive financial report in the middle of December, all 384 pages. By the way, raise your hand if you read that one as well. Did anybody read that one as well? So it was a wonderful piece of literature, but let me tell you, it was very important. A lot of important revelations. Now the county, by the way, ascribes the unfunded pension liability at about $3 billion. A year ago, they said it was about $1 billion. I still stand, ladies and gentlemen, with my estimate, and I speak with a little bit of authority as a former pension auditor, as a certified public accountant, as a university lecturer in statistics, that the unfunded pension liability actually stands at a staggering $9.4 billion in the county of Riverside. And in that op-ed in the Press Enterprise, you can observe my meticulous, detailed calculation that justifies that $9.4 billion estimation. And it is a serious issue, ladies and gentlemen, because it is greater than the entire budget for the fiscal year. Our debt is out of control. Our founders warned us about this kind of injustice with respect to financial affairs. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to close with invoking our founding fathers. I think they have admonished us in the past 250 years that we should be vigilant against corrupt government, and it begins with electing people of moral principle. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you this evening. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
He will be our next supervisor. Now I'd like to bring up Sheriff Chad Bianco.